friend. Come on over. Fire's doing well tonight. You know, I was sitting there thinking that some days don't exactly deserve a place in the scrapbook. You know what I mean? You know, stuff that happened today that I'd care not to remember. That sort of stuff. Nothing especially wonderful happened, or maybe quite the opposite. Things didn't go the way you hoped. Somebody disappointed you. Or maybe you disappointed yourself. You worried too much. You got frustrated. You said something, well, you wish you hadn't. Maybe you worked all day and you still don't feel like you accomplished much of anything. Or maybe you're just tired. Not the kind of tired a good night's sleep always fixes either. Just tired. If today was one of those days for you, I want you to notice something. You made it through. Maybe not gracefully. Maybe you limped across the finish line a little. That's all right. You're here. And sometimes I think we move from one day to the next so quickly that we never really allow a hard day to end. We end up carrying it with us. We take it to bed. We replay it. Then we start borrowing trouble from tomorrow before tomorrow even gets here. You know, there's an old passage in Lamentations that I've always loved. It was written during some mighty difficult days, and right there in the middle of all of that trouble are these words. His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. New every morning. I like that. There's something about morning that God seems to understand better than we do. Morning means we begin again. Not because everything that happened yesterday suddenly doesn't matter. Some things still need attention. Some things may need fixing. Some hurts don't disappear just because the sun came up. But morning reminds us that yesterday doesn't get to last forever. Today gets to end. And maybe that's what you need to let happen tonight. Let today end. You don't have to grade it. You don't have to decide whether you handled everything correctly. You don't have to replay every conversation, and you certainly don't need to start living tomorrow yet. Tomorrow hasn't asked anything of you. Not yet, at least. Maybe today took just about everything you had. Well, don't worry about giving tomorrow anything tonight. Tomorrow hasn't asked you for it yet. For now, you're sitting here. The fire is warm. The night is quiet. And for these few minutes, nothing needs to be solved. Now, I'm an old man, and I've noticed over the years that sometimes we ask God for enough strength to get through the whole week when He's given us enough just for today. And then tomorrow comes, and somehow, well, there's enough for that day too. Not always extra, not always the amount that we'd love to have tucked away, but enough. Now, Jesus once said, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." I don't think He was telling us never to make plans. I think maybe He knew how easily we try to live days that haven't even arrived yet. And one day at a time is plenty. So if today wasn't your finest, that's okay. If all you managed to do was just get through it, well, maybe that's enough for tonight. God was there on the good days, and He was there on the days you felt strong. He was also there today, too, even if you didn't notice. And when morning comes, well, there'll be a new mercy waiting there. You don't have to go looking for it tonight. It'll meet you there. Now, here's a prayer for you tonight. Father, thank You for bringing us through this day. For the things that went well, we're grateful. For the things that didn't, help us leave them with You tonight. Forgive us where we need forgiving. Comfort us where we've been hurt. And help us release the things we simply cannot change before morning. Thank You that Your mercy doesn't run out, and that tomorrow comes with mercy of its own. Help us rest now, Father. Amen. Well, the fire's getting low, and I think today has said about all it needs to say. So why don't we leave it there? Whatever tomorrow brings, we'll meet it when it gets here. But for tonight, well, you made it through today. That's enough. Get some rest, my friend. We'll sit by the fire again soon. And until next time, take care of yourself. And remember, morning comes with mercy of its own. May peace be with you.